Well, hello, it's Jennie Wolek with the Wolek Group here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Keller Williams Realty. I love keeping an eye on our local real estate market and, of course, updating all of our clients and friends as to what is going on out there when it comes to the Tulsa area multiple listing service. Now, we are always staying on top of the current trends and fads and data because it's our job. That's what we do. We are here to be a fiduciary and to be your local economist of choice, and we do that by staying on top of the latest data that is provided to us. So here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, our multiple listing service has a great report that we always get that shares with us what's been going on month over month and year over year. We have this awesome report, and that's why I am here today to share this with you. So first off, I'm going to share my screen with you to show you where you can come find this information all on your own anytime you want to look at it. Now, what you do is right here in your search, you would go to tulsarealtors.com, and in this top right corner, you'd see these the little hamburger here is what we call it, right? I just learned this recently. And you see the scroll and searching over here on the right, and you would go to monthly home sales statistics, and you'd pop up this report. So that report is what I'm going to show you. Now, the most up-to-date report we have is from May. We are in the middle of June 2024, and our data lags just a little bit because they got to compile all the info for us. So as you can see, this is actually an 11-page document. If you like data, come pull up this report on your own and dive into each and every page because there's lots of good stuff in here. But for today's purposes, I'm going to share with you the overview. This is page 11. It's where it compiles everything for us to see what the heck is going on in Tulsa. So I love this graphic. It shares all kinds of great information. For today's purposes, I'm really just going to be focused right here in the compared metrics, really important information for us to know and understand. May over May is right here in the middle columns. It shows last year to this year. I think that's important to have a good snapshot of, but I like looking at the broader picture and seeing year over year. So right over here, you can see 2023 if you follow my cursor, and you can see 2024. I want to know, how are we doing compared to last year? Last year was pretty dang wonky in our real estate world, if I must say so, from lots and lots of years of experience. But guess what? We're doing all right. We're getting back at it, and we're doing okay when it comes to real estate sales in the Tulsa real estate market. So we are just at 1.22, up 1.22% of closed sales from last year. Last year was a dramatically slower year due to lots of different factors that happened, but we still were able to help lots of families, and we're grateful for that. Now, in the pending sales so far this year, we're up about 3%, so that's great. We are still selling lots of families, helping lots of families make a move, especially in the summertime. There tends to be a bit of a surge where people are making a move. Now, the new listings, this is good news in that we are up almost 9% with new listings. So if you have been a buyer out there frustrated that low inventory is keeping you from finding your great home, well, maybe now's the time to hop back in the market, because maybe now there's some more opportunities out there. Now, I'll show you why we have these new listings coming on, and then maybe they might be taking a little longer to sell, and this is all related. It's all supply and demand. So what is great, though, is the average listing price is up about 4%. From 302,000 in the average multiple listing. So the average sales price in the Tulsa area, if somebody asks, you can be knowledgeable. You can say it's around 300,000, but wait, that's what it was last year. But now we're up to about 315, and that's an average. Remember, an average, and so that's up a little bit, over 4% over last year. But wait, there's always more, because this listing price and a sales price are not always the same, especially here in our market, because we see that our sales price is about 308. So that's our reality. So it is up over last year, and yet it is still not the sales price, the listing price. There's a difference. So how you can tell what that means is that we have an average of the sales price to listing price. You do a little math, and divide, and we find that our listings, when priced correctly and put on the market, they are selling at about 98% of the list price. So sales price to list price, that's our 2% off ratio that we see. Now that matters again because that's how we help our clients price their home correctly, and then buyers can strategically make offers, but knowing that the average is around only 2% off of the listing price. Now, what we're really seeing a difference in is the average days on market. If you guys remember in the past few years, homes were selling like that. They were hotcakes flying off the market as soon as they got on the market. If you were involved in real estate at that time, you know that homes were selling for listing price or above listing price, or maybe buyers were having to do all kinds of things in order to secure a property. Well, that has loosened up a little bit, and you can see that the average days on market has gone up almost 20%. So for you people thinking about listing your home, we're not necessarily going to get that first listing price. That first time on the market at that strategic price is just to get people in the door and to be a marketing price. It may need to be adjusted in order to attract the buyers. See, there's more homes for sale and it's taking longer to sell, so this puts the power kind of back into the middle now, where it's not so dramatically a seller's market. It's not a bad thing, it's just that we may need to negotiate a little bit to get to the perfect prices on both sides. Now, the other things that we note is that the month supply of inventory is at 2.76 months. So let's just round up, about 3 months that all the homes that are active on the market right now, if nothing else came on, it would take 3 months for everything to sell. That may not mean much to you, but what it shows us is that from last year, we were at basically 2 months supply of inventory. And there again, it ties into the supply and the demand and where and who has a little bit more power in our negotiations. So that is up, and that's the biggest increase that we have out of all of the changes, and that's at 33.38% up from last year. This just again ties into the days on market and the inventory, and it's okay. All of these are still, it's still always a great time to invest and to purchase a home. If now is the time for you, it's always a great time to sell if this is the time when you need to make a move. We'd love to share more information with you. Now, of course, this is an overview. This is an average. Your home may be in a different market inside of the micro events of what are happening in your area. So let's chat about your home, and we can't wait to help you and talk to you soon. Have a good one. Bye now.